This is the Beauty's Brother Chat Show.
Alright, this is the BBC show. I'm in the Beauty's Brother Chat Show. Here we talk beauty and discuss the challenges, the pressures associated with this. What do people say about beautiful girls out there? What are the pressures that they go through? How do they manage the pressures? On this episode, I have a very beautiful lady that I am going to be chatting. As I've told you, BBC show. On platforms that discuss business, you see guests who are experts in business. So we can't be discussing beauty here and would not show you beauty. We show you classic beauty. We show you that one that God, after creating, he said, wow. I am Everlasting Johnson. I gladly run this program together with a team, a solid and competent team. Gaffred Viala, a.k.a. Sparrow, he is my director. Daniel Opoku, a.k.a. Passover, he is my producer. Then I have camera operators. Kwabena is part. Francis, and then Nana Kwame. Then, of course, executive producer is Jerry Jemfe. My director says I look like a Terminator on the show, so I think I should take it off and let you see my real face. This is how I look. There are certain things that we would not bring up, but we will bring everything out. Okay, she's ready to talk to us. She's ready to share her experience with us. The battle she has fought. Guys, compliment the ones that were targeted at something and those that are genuine, genuine compliments like myself and another guys do give. I know us, so I know what I'm talking about. The Beauty's Brother Chat Show, the BBC show, is brought to you by KC Ideal Computers and IT Consult, led by NAB and Pelisco Clothing. I'll be telling you more about them in the course of the conversation. I'll be right back.
This is the Beauty's Brother Chat Show.
All right, welcome back. Now I think I can put on my 10-minute glass before I can talk to this wonderful lady who is intimidating me. She's been hearing more than I say here, and so we'll pan to her, welcome her, and ask how she's been faring all this while looking this beautiful. And in fact, she is the last creature of God, the creator. And so we need to pamper her. We need to see, serve, and adore, and say all sort of things. Like Adam said, Adam said, wow, you are beautiful, Eve. This is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. I don't want to say some here, but can my director show my beautiful guest, the one that I'm going to be chatting for the next 30 minutes? She's going to be telling me things. Hello, Araba.
Hi.
We're fair.
Thank you.
Gosh. Oh, did you see the thank you? Did you see the smile? Oh, you are indeed beautiful. Oh, you are beautiful. I'm not done. You are very beautiful. You are stunning. You are exquisite. In fact, I think I should just excuse you guys, go out, borrow more adjectives and come and start the show with you. What do you think?
Thank you. Thanks for the compliment.
Oh, more fair. More fair. Your lips, everything, the symmetrics of the face, the look. God really made you.
Yeah.
For somebody special, I guess.
Yes.
Are your parents around?
Yeah. My dad is around, but my mom is bad.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
What do you take after?
I look like my mom.
You look like your mom.
Yeah, just like my mom.
Okay. But unfortunately, she's passed.
Yes.
We're sorry about that. So, growing up, where were you born? And let's know about where you were born and growing up, how long you stayed with your parents and that stuff.
Okay, so I was born in Western region, a town called Takwa.
Okay.
We're a family of 5.
Okay.
We're 2 brothers and 2 sisters, including myself. So we're 5.
Are you the eldest or the
No, I'm the third born.
The third born.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Basically, that's me. The most interesting part of all these things is that all my family members, I mean my nuclear family, they are all fair.
They're all fair.
Yes.
And so your
with the exception of my mom. My mom is dark.
Okay.
So my dad is a half caste. You know. So all my siblings are fair.
You took after your mom. You took her color, everything, her beauty.
Everything.
That's so amazing. I am loving it.
You see my mom.
That's sweet.
May her soul rest in peace.
We want to know, How did you start school? Where did you start schooling? When growing up, how was it like? How did you look when you were growing up? Were you looking this pretty young?
No, I would say a big no because growing up, I actually attended Goldfields Schools Complex in Takwa. It's one of the best schools there. Shout out to them. Yeah,
Takwa.
Yeah. So, I wasn't really beautiful. In terms of looks. But I was beautiful inside. And I know that I was beautiful then because I had a good heart. But the looks, the outer looks were the ones that mattered. And I was always left out, taking into consideration when we are going for sixth match. I'm always out because I can't match well. My looks were preventing me. The only thing I could do with my beauty was to play netball.
The then beauty.
Then beauty was to play netball. I had a muscular, muscular, body and all that. And my face was kampe, like
guys do use that term today.
So this girl, she's Barry, shine, that kind of So that was how my childhood was. I went to Infantiman Girls Senior High School in Saltpond, Central Region, and over there too, I was beautiful, but I think I had a brain beauty over there. I was very smart in Infantiman Girls. So if anybody could, come close to me, it's not about my outside beauty, They were just attracted by my intelligence smartness, and then smartness.
Academically?
Academically, I was very good. And I'm still good,
You're still good, I know.
So visiting time, how girls' schools is. Visiting time, you'll be the only one in dormitories. Others will come for visiting. Parents will come. Boys' schools will come for visiting, and you'll still be inside because you are not beautiful.
You never had any visitor?
I never had any visitor. They used to call me ghost in school.
And what do they mean by that? Ghost? Why? Because what?
Because nobody has visited you before. You don't have any friend outside anywhere.
Not even a family?
I had a family, but they had tight schedules.
So they never visited you?
They never visited. Yes, so that was it.
Your family not visiting you on campus had nothing to do with your looks?
Yes.
They were having tight schedules.
Yes.
But other girls' school guys were coming from boys' schools and visiting them, sitting under the trees.
Programs. I never had that because I wasn't beautiful. I will walk with some groups of girls and we'll be walking around, and you see that they all move to their guys. And what I'll do is that since I didn't have anybody to, compliment me and I was so down, I channeled everything on my books as at that time. So I think I was brilliant and I was beautiful in there.
Growing up, she wasn't very beautiful. But today, you and I can attest to the fact that she looks exquisitely stunning and outstanding. You see, I don't know who wouldn't like her. All right, so back in SHS, you never had a boy or anyone visiting you because, you were saying you were not. So how does it look like today? Do you still feel what you were feeling in SHS today, or
no,
the story is different now?
No, the story has changed, and now I have confidence. I believe in myself, and I believe that if
and the beauty has come.
Yes, it has. It has.
Yes,
it has. I mean, look at my face.
Oh yes, the beauty has come today.
Yeah.
And so, how is it like now, having this beauty panning through life? What are the pressures today? How do you manage them? What do guys say? Okay, so even in as much as I believe in myself, I know that I am beautiful. I still face some challenges everywhere I go, both in banks, schools, churches and all that. I feel some challenges. Some people look at me, they like me, they approach me, you're nice, think you're beautiful. You come to my DM, test me, but you're a little skinny.
you know, you are too slim. I don't like slim girls. You are short.
And so why would the person come in the first place and be saying these things later? If the person saw your beauty and came forward and complimented you on the first kind of compliment they give, why would they go back and say you're skinny? Didn't they see you first?
You know, sometimes they feel like they are causing some kind of agenda.
Okay.
That's how I feel. What's
the agenda here?
You know, sometimes they just want you to feel good of yourself first, then try to, you know, make you feel down. Okay. I see those things as obstacles.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that they have their own personal reasons. Probably they feel that you wouldn't like them, so they are trying to say something to hurt you more.
Okay.
So that you wouldn't bounce back to them.
Okay.
So that's what I see, basically.
I see, but you are very beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
I am saying it, and so it's beauty. So your beauty, I'll keep mentioning it till we end this show.
Yeah.
So those that have come, I know a lot of guys have come on you, campus and all those places that you have been to. When they propose to you, it's only one person that you are also picking. How do you select that one particular person or settle for one person among the many guys that say a proposal in a day?
Okay, so I have this strategy I've been using, and it has helped me since. It has helped me in my entire life. I know we are not there yet, but for now it has
been working for you. Good.
I look at the intellect more than the face.
Okay.
You can be a young, handsome man coming with a cars and all that, but I look beyond that.
Okay.
I look at what you can offer, how far you can go with that, and some of your future plans. If it tallies with mine, then, you know, I take it.
Do you see these things on them outright, or you engage in the conversations with them?
It takes long. So sometimes guys call me hard girl. Yeah. When you come to my DM, I'll be free with you. I'll talk, you know, sometimes I'll say something intentionally to hurt you. I want to see how you react to those things. So things.
So it's a test.
Yeah, it's a test.
And so those that are not strong would just
some people will just come and then later they will leave. So that's it.
I see. So you have turned a lot of guys down.
Yeah, a lot.
Are you currently in a relationship?
Yes, I am.
I am curious. I want to know what went into that selection that he's been chosen, because there were a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And you settled for this one. And I can see you are proud of him. When you came, you were mentioning him. And so what went into that selection?
Okay, so he qualified for all my tests. He was good. You know, I saw not just, you know, the present. I saw that he was somebody who was willing, and then somebody who I can go into the future with. So
I don't know. Guys who say that beautiful girls cannot stay with one guy. They are this, they are that. What do you say to that? Is from your perspective or where you stand? What do you say to that? How true is that?
90% true.
That they cannot be with a guy?
No.
Beautiful girls cannot be with one guy?
No. I mean, the opposite.
Okay.
So it isn't true.
It isn't true.
It isn't true, because I'll take myself as an example.
Okay.
I've been dating for, you know, more than 4 years now with one guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think
more than 4 years with just one guy.
Yeah.
And he's okay.
Very
he hasn't suspected before at a point. That hasn't happened
he will.
Before.
He knows that definitely when I go out, people will call me.
Yeah.
Even in the night, people call me. Sometimes people will just call, and then some colleagues will just call in the middle of the night to ask for explanations to some questions and all that. And you'd have to help. So if he's calling and then somebody is also talking to me, you feel like hey, somebody is there. So sometimes he gets scared more, but I've assured him that, you know, it's you that...
You should have showed that to cry.
Yeah.
Onwa. I see.
Yeah.
And so one thing that they do say, the reason I asked you this question is sometimes people do have the perception that you are beautiful and she might be somebody's. And so when you approach a beautiful girl and like you ask that, are you dating? And she says, oh no, you're like, oh boy, and then pray.
Yeah.
And then you cry. Beautiful girls really some of the times single, or if a beautiful girl says I'm single, she's lying?
It is very true. You know, I used to be single, you know, for a very long time.
You've been single before?
For a very long time, because any guy that approaches me says that, oh, I like you, but I know you are dating. Like, oh,
why?
no. Because they will tell you, oh, beautiful girl like this, and you are telling me this. You just want to use my money. You just want to spend my money. So I don't think you are, you know, you are telling the truth. And so it was long, like it took a long time before I had one. Yeah. And sometimes too, they look at you and they feel that I can't take care of you. Most people, you know, going to school and all that, they look at you and say, oh, this girl, she looks expensive. So I don't think I can date her. Even her hair is expensive. I don't think I can date her. Those are some of the things that we go through.
You go through.
Yeah.
But in actual sense, you'll be single.
You'll be single.
But they take a look at your features and things, they scare them away.
Yeah.
Oh, the twin you cry, I can take care of her. And said there was a dear Miss Rompo.
Yeah.
And you're request say single. I see.
Yeah.
How do you home?
Oh, it's really worse.
To you, beauty in relationship, how beneficial has it been to you?
Yeah.
And what good has beauty done you? And what bad has it done you?
Okay, so I'll talk about the good side first.
Okay.
At a point, I was in the examination hall, and I think someone was asking me a question
from behind.
And then the invigilator saw me. He was like, "Why are you talking? Give me your paper." Like, I just smiled. Like, I'm sorry. And it ended there. He didn't take my picture, my paper, and then like, ooh. So after the lesson, after the exam, he saw me and he was like, "Why a lucky pa?"
I see.
So, you know, it all works. Yeah.
So beauty helped you on that side.
And then one time too, I was really sick. I went to the hospital and I think 37, there wasn't any bed there. Okay. So when I went there, the nurse looked at me and she was like, "Oh, girl, we're not here for too much to be lying, to be sitting on the chair." So she took me. There were no beds there, so she had to look for a bed, and then she called me. I went there. I went to sleep, and then I was taken care of. She said, "A
lady nurse."
Yeah, a lady nurse
said, "Girl, in the too beautiful to be sitting here."
Yeah.
So she went to look for a bed for you.
Yes.
Came for you.
Yeah.
So could we say that beauty is a blessing?
If
anyone has it.
It is.
All right, I'm enjoying the conversation, but let me acknowledge my sponsors and then go back to my pretty beautiful guest again for a few questions so that we wrap up the show up to this episode. Get it? So I have told you, Ideal Computers and IT Consult is located at Article here in Accra. Whatever IT needs you want, look no further. It is Ideal. And computers to desktop and laptops, all brands and all accessories is Ideal. You're a girl, you want to spec up yourself for an event. You want to look that pretty and beautiful and alert. Look no further. It is Alert by NAB. Their contact details are on the screen. Pick and then chase them. And a guy, you want the proper and quality Lacoste. You want boxer. You want singlet. It is Palisco Clothing. Pick their contacts and call them. Tell them Everlasting says that they should call and come for proper Lacoste. Ideal Computers, got a computer. What you say? na afe I led by nap on base makeups no ama why fair na afe Pelisco clothing so ntade pa Lacoste no boxes and afe singlet. Araba Whyte.
Yeah.
Look at you there.
Hey.
That's you. You're
Yes.
BBC.
Yeah.
You are very outstanding.
Yeah.
My director can't get enough of you.
Yeah.
Of my team, they can't get enough. They can't get enough. Oh, you're pretty pop. Araba, you're walking in town or you're doing something. You're on campus, you're in town, wherever, and a guy calls out. So the moment a guy calls, whispers, and the way, whatever they do, what comes to mind? When the guy calls
I'm going to be honest.
Yes.
When a guy calls, I feel definitely the guy wants to propose or, talk to me. And sometimes I'm not ready for that. Sometimes I want to listen to what the person wants to say and then ask a few questions. I'm those people that when you call me, I'll make sure I'll ask you something too. So when a guy calls, I sometimes respond, turn back, and then, listen to whatever he wants to say. So that's it. So sometimes I just go. I will not mind you.
Don't you think they will feel you're disrespectful, you're arrogant or something?
It depends on the way you call me.
Okay.
You cannot be in a car and be calling me or you be blowing the horn on me. Nah, okay. I won't stop.
That one, you hate it.
I hate it.
In a car, and then
in a car, you be blowing horn. I will not mind you.
And or saying, say
that thing. Nah, I'm not going to. I'm not a yogurt seller. Okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't listen to you.
You wouldn't listen. And so those that get the privilege to have your attention, when they talk and yob, what do you ask them?
Okay, so when they call me, sometimes they can I get your number? I'll give you my number. Oh, ask for that one, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I'm being frank. Any guy who calls me, I'll give you my number.
And ask for the contact, your number you give.
The first step, they will just ask for your number. Okay. So I'll give you, so to cut everything short. Okay. But when I get to the house, I should say,
oh, really?
Yeah, that's
it. I have heard that from some other ladies too. Yeah. They say, I'll give out my contact.
Oh, I'll give it to you. I'll give it. Sometimes I'll give you the wrong number and I'll tell you
it's off.
It's off.
All right, okay, that's very good. I love that. So you would give out the contact.
I will.
But for you to decide whether to pick when he calls or not, and you feel what someone.
Yes.
He doesn't know the house.
Yeah.
He cannot come there.
Yeah.
And he said, number and I am far.
Sometimes so I'll block. I normally block people on WhatsApp.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why would you block? What compels you to?
It depends on the conversation. Some people...
Are there some conversations that you don't like?
Yes.
What are those conversations?
You've come to somebody's DM. You don't know how tight the person is. Okay. You don't know how busy the person is. You just write, hello. Hello with nothing. How are you? You are not my friend to be issuing that conversation with. Okay. So when you come to somebody's DM, just go straight forward. Send your message in one, form, Oh, hello, how are you? I met you here and there. I want to be friends with you. Yes, it should be there. But don't come and write hello and then how are you? Then you be expecting me to reply. Nah, I don't have that time. Maybe you can send your picture, all right, and then tell I met you here and I wish to be your friend in one hold. Okay. You send a picture, hello, do you remember me? I don't have retentive
memory. You don't remember?
I don't remember.
So if you tell them you don't remember, they'll start to explain, tell you how you met and things.
I don't need those things. Currently, there was this guy, I don't even remember him, but he messaged me that he met me in a bus, Chocho, and he took my number. It's like, really? He sent his picture.
Okay.
He said, I don't remember you. I don't remember. I don't recall meeting somebody like that. And the places where he mentioned, I've never been there before. So I said, oh, it's a wrong number. He came again. He was like, maybe it's God who sent us. God, how? What they send you? It's unnecessary.
He not even paid for your
they've taken my number.
You should have said, oh, the one that paid for your fare from here to here. Have your this thing been paid before your fare by somebody? Yes. Before you realize it's paid, you say, oh, it'll be a tuyama wait, you know.
Yeah, I chankasa because in this Ghana,
it's not happening. Girls now more very with that opportunity.
It's not happening.
Okay,
it's not happening.
I see. All right, okay. So your take on sex before marriage? Be frank with me. Yeah. Yes, in today's world, our world today, 21st century.
Yeah.
What's your take on sex before marriage? Very beautiful young girl who would want to enter marriage and wouldn't want to come back. Do you think if we are to put this option before you, you have to do it before you go so that you go as now? What is your take on that?
Okay, so I'm going to be real in this issue, but I need to be skeptical in my delivery.
No problem.
You know, we all know that we are to follow a particular trend.
Sure.
As Christians, and we also know that sometimes
the reality must also happen.
Yes, and then our nature, our society, and then our inmates. You know, sometimes it tells us to do something. As your hormones are growing, you begin to feel some things. You know, you know, and we cannot resist it.
Okay.
That's why the health people will tell you that there are a lot of CDs around, I mean condoms around and other things. So if you feel that you cannot control yourself, I think that the best thing is to get those things.
Okay.
You know.
So are you in a way supporting that? Okay, so before you marry as a guest, do you have to do it before you marry? This guy, I say, I have come before you everlasting, and I'm job and talking plenty. I would want to marry you. You look good, and I yob. Then you, in a way, accept or understand. We start vibing, and we're deciding on marriage. Do you think that you and I would have to do something before the marriage comes on?
You know, it shouldn't be because of marriage. That's why I'm going to do this.
Okay.
But if you are there and then you feel like
hormones,
you feel for that why you can do this. You know, you can do it.
Not because
but
of
not
the marriage.
because of the marriage, but for pleasure or maybe feel that I need to do it. You know, I'm feeling for it.
Okay.
You can do
it. If you have this mentality to, not you specifically, if you for pleasure, don't you think that any amount for pleasure, no, they will do without even thinking of marriage on them?
You know, that's where the issue comes.
Okay.
I think that's why our religious people tell us that sex before marriage is a sin, just to, you know, maintain the fact that people will not go around sleeping around.
Okay.
You see, I think it's both ways. It works hand in hand. Just because the person has promised you marriage doesn't mean that you have to go on bed with the person.
Okay.
You get it? So I think you shouldn't really focus on your pleasure and all that. Even though it comes, it's natural. It's something that God has created. You can't take it away from humans. Once in a while, you feel for it. And when you feel for it...
So your stand remains that of Paul. If the two of you are together and you cannot control yourself, do it. Be married. So, Araba, to end this conversation with you, I would like to know from you, is it advisable and good? And can you personally do it to go? You are not married to this guy, but hormones, so you go to him this weekend, Friday evening, and come, or go to work on Monday, then go home in the evening of Monday.
Okay, so for myself right now,
some spend 1 week
with their boyfriend.
Yes, or sure.
Okay, I will not do that because some people have the thing that they are trying to impress people. You know, as you are dating, it's not about impressing your partner.
Okay,
get it? Some people just go to their partner's place to wash, sweep, cook for the whole week. And then, you know, to impress them that they are wife materials.
Yeah, wife materials,
you know, I think that shouldn't be the basis. Okay, so that's it.
Somebody will say, yes, I could go spend time with him, but we will not do, I only go to wash, I only go,
You know, those things are for married people, and you are not married yet.
Okay.
So
once you are not married, you don't have to go there and do any work. You don't have to
once in a while you can go maybe visit and all that, but it shouldn't be something regular. Okay. Every time you are going there. You won't grab a phone. No.
Okay. Every day you are going there, you are attending to things. How are you? How are you? Okay, I love that. Yeah. So staying with her is not wrong. But the things that you do.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay. Please get me right.
Okay.
Staying with your partner, okay, is for married people.
Okay.
You only get the opportunity to stay with your partner when you are married, when you have the ring.
The ring, okay.
Okay, but once in a while in a relationship, a visit will do.
An outside one cry, you people could meet
somewhere, and then to be very nice, you know. Can go outside on vacations.
Okay. Not his place that you go and do lovely.
Yeah,
no,
you know.
Don't go to his place. Yeah, don't go to his place.
So it's not about don't go. You can go, but it shouldn't be something regular.
Continuous, okay.
Shouldn't be something regular.
Too much of a thing becomes
very bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So
Thanks
we would like to have you again because there are actually a lot.
I'm surely going to come back.
Sure. All right, thank you very much for watching the BBC show, the Beauty's Brother Show. I'm Everlasting. Yes. Director Sparrow, Godfred Viala, a.k.a. Sparrow. Then Daniel Opoku, a.k.a. Passover. My camera operator is Kwabena Nana Kwame and Francis. Then, of course, my executive producer, Jerry Jemfe. Thank you all for putting this together for me. I've been your host. I'm always glad to be your host on the BBC show. Bye-bye.
This is the Beauty's Brother Chat Show.